You felt it, that electricity in the air. Her eyes linger a little too long. Her touch, seemingly accidental, sends a shiver down your spine. But you second-guess yourself. Am I imagining it, you wonder? Is she just being friendly? Today, we rip through the confusion and expose the primal, undeniable language of a woman's body when she is overcome by genuine lust. This isn't about guesswork. It's about understanding the deep, evolutionary signals she can't control, the hidden forces driving her physicality, and how to recognize the undeniable green light she's flashing, even when her words say nothing. This is the raw truth about desire, written in the oldest language known to humanity, and once you see it, you can never unsee it. You walk into a room, and your eyes meet across the crowded space. For a split second, time stands still. Her gaze holds yours a beat too long, a flicker of something raw and intense in her eyes. Or maybe you're talking, and her hand brushes your arm, lingers just a moment longer than necessary, and a shiver runs through you. Your logical brain immediately tries to rationalize it. She's just being friendly. I'm probably imagining things. Don't be a creep. But that primal, animalistic part of you, the one that lives beneath the surface, knows better. It's sensing something deeper. It's picking up on signals that words can never convey. The uncomfortable truth that most men miss is this. A woman's body language, when she is truly lustful, is a symphony of involuntary, evolutionary signals that scream desire, often long before her conscious mind or her words are ready to admit it. You were told to listen to what she says. You were told to look for verbal consent. And while those are crucial in modern interaction, they distract you from the more ancient, more honest language of the body. The signals of pure, unadulterated lust are primal, often beyond her conscious control, rooted in millions of years of evolutionary programming. They are the hidden forces that betray her true desires, even when she tries to hide them behind social politeness. The reality is harsh. When you fail to recognize these raw, unadulterated signals of lust, you miss opportunities, you misinterpret her cues, and you often become the nice guy who couldn't read the room, while another man who does understand this primal language steps in. This isn't about being predatory or disrespecting boundaries. It's about empowering you to accurately read the most ancient form of communication, to understand when a woman's body is screaming yes long before her lips are ready to whisper it. If you stick with me, I'm going to reveal the 3 undeniable psychological patterns in a lustful woman's body language and how to respond with masculine strength and calibrated confidence. If you are a man who is tired of second-guessing himself, tired of missing the undeniable green lights, and ready to understand the true primal language of female desire, then you need to be part of this community. We expose the raw psychological truths that mainstream society ignores. Hit that subscribe button right now. Don't let another undeniable signal go unread. Learn the truth and arm yourself here first. The first hidden force is the primal gravitational pull. Her body orients itself towards you. When a woman is truly lustful, her body will, almost unconsciously, orient itself towards you as if drawn by an invisible magnet. This isn't just eye contact, it's a full-body gravitational shift. Consider Mark. He was at a bar chatting with a group of friends, including a woman named Sarah. As the night went on, Mark noticed something subtle. No matter where he moved in the circle, Sarah's feet, her hips, her shoulders would subtly pivot to face him. Her body was constantly pointing at him, even when her eyes were briefly on someone else. Her laughter, while directed at the group, always seemed to shift its focus slightly more towards him. This wasn't conscious flirting. It was a primal, almost involuntary realignment, a deep, energetic pull. Mark, instead of second-guessing, noticed this pattern and understood it for what it was, an undeniable signal of primal attraction. He leaned in, matched her energy, and the night ended with a connection that went far beyond mere friendship. This orientation isn't just about politeness, it's a deep limbic response. Her body is telling her subconscious, this is the source of my interest. This is where my energy needs to be directed. You'll see her unconsciously preening, adjusting her hair, her clothes, subtly making herself more visible, more appealing to you. Her hands might fidget, playing with a glass or a piece of jewelry, signaling a nervous energy that is often rooted in desire. These are not random acts. They are the body's ancient way of closing the distance and signaling receptivity. The second hidden force is the breaking of the touch barrier, intentional and unintentional contact. A lustful woman will instinctively seek physical proximity and will break the touch barrier in ways that go beyond platonic interaction. This can be subtle, seemingly accidental, or more overt, but the common thread is the lingering quality, the almost magnetic pull that keeps her hand on your arm a moment too long. Think about Alex. He was explaining a project to his colleague, Clara, in the office. As he spoke, Clara would frequently find reasons to touch his arm, his shoulder, or even brush against his side as he reached for something. Each touch was brief, but lingered for an extra half second, and he felt the subtle pressure. Her eyes would hold his with an intensity that went beyond professional interest, and her breath would hitch slightly when she was close. Alex recognized this pattern. It wasn't just friendly touch, it was the body's primal language of seeking connection, a desire for physical intimacy that her words couldn't or wouldn't express in a professional setting. He responded with a confident, open posture, maintaining eye contact, and reciprocated with a firm, confident touch when appropriate. The professional barrier dissolved quickly.
These touches are often accidental. A hand on your lower back as you pass, a knee brushing yours under the table, a prolonged handshake. But the underlying intent is to test your receptivity to physical intimacy, to gauge your reaction, and to subtly escalate the physical connection. This isn't about conscious seduction. It's the body's primal drive to bridge the physical gap, to establish intimacy, and to signal, I want more than just conversation. Her touch is not just contact, it's a silent question, waiting for your confident response. If these insights are making you see interactions in a whole new light, and you're ready to master the silent language of desire, then you need to stay on this channel. We unlock the hidden psychology of attraction. Don't hesitate. Subscribe now to empower yourself with this ancient knowledge. The third and most potent hidden force is the dilated pupil and the lowered gaze, primal overtures of vulnerability and desire. When a woman is deeply lustful, her eyes betray her. Her pupils will subtly dilate, a primal, involuntary response to attraction that is incredibly difficult to fake. Simultaneously, her gaze might frequently drop to your lips, then back to your eyes, or even lower, a quick, almost imperceptible scan that signals an underlying physical interest. Consider Robert. He was on a date with Jessica, and the conversation was flowing. As they talked, he noticed Jessica's eyes were unusually dark, almost liquid. He also caught her gaze dropping briefly to his mouth multiple times throughout their conversation, before quickly darting back to his eyes, accompanied by a subtle lick of her own lips. These weren't overt signals, they were almost shy, fleeting moments. Robert understood. Her dilated pupils were an unconscious signal of arousal. And her downward gaze was her body's way of communicating a physical, not just intellectual interest. He didn't comment on it. Instead, he leaned in closer, lowered his voice slightly, and held her gaze with a confident, knowing intensity. The unspoken language between them became undeniable, and the connection deepened rapidly. The dilated pupil is an ancient, almost universal sign of interest and arousal. It's beyond her control. Her gaze dropping to your lips is an unconscious visualization of intimacy, a primal desire to bridge the final physical gap. These are the most honest signals her body can send, revealing a deep level of attraction and a receptivity to escalating the interaction physically. When you see these signs, it's not a suggestion, it's an invitation, written in the oldest, most honest language. So what do you do when you recognize these undeniable signals of lust? You do not hesitate. You do not second-guess. You do not wait for explicit verbal permission to initiate a confident, respectful, and calibrated escalation. You calmly, confidently, and from a place of unshakable masculine frame, mirror her intensity. You hold her gaze. You lean in. You break the touch barrier with purpose, not awkwardness. You reflect her desire with your own calibrated confidence, understanding that her body has already given you the undeniable green light. You move with purpose, not permission, because her body has already granted it. This isn't about being a predator. It's about being a man who is attuned to the primal language of desire, who respects the unspoken invitation, and who possesses the confident masculine frame to act on it. Stop being the man who misses the signals. Start being the man who understands the hidden forces of lust and responds with compelling, confident action. If this video has finally given you the clarity and the confidence to read the undeniable signals of female desire, then don't let this knowledge be a fleeting moment. Subscribe to this channel now to ensure you continue building the unshakable masculine strength that understands and acts on the deepest levels of attraction. Hit that notification bell and commit to being a man who lives in truth, not in comfortable ignorance.